Passengers of the flight 456, this is your captain. Welcome to Morelia. Temperature 53. A la vez. Rodos.
Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm Rodolfo Ramirez. Welcome to your podcast, to your favorite podcast. I'm Rodolfo Ramirez, aka as Sir Fito.
Fito ass.
Fito as way.
Hi, welcome everybody to our podcast, our first episode in English. My name is Rudy Paredes.
Hey, yeah.
And I'm really glad to be here in another episode with you guys.
Welcome, everybody. We're a little bit nervous. We are showing us that we are part of this white chicken society, even though we are brown way, and that we learned English at school way, and we are really glad here because we have with us a really special guest way. Side note, she and Rudy just met like 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
So this is the official introduction. This is Virginie from Belgium. Way.
Hi guys, nice to meet you. So yes, Virginie from
Virginie.
Belgium.
Virginie in English, Virginie en français.
Virginie, so with the perfect French accent. I'm super glad to be here and I'm looking forward to our discussion.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Really nice.
I present you to Rudy.
I'm Rudy. I'm from Apatzingan.
Nice to meet you.
It's a little town in Michoacán.
Okay.
Yeah, where narcos live.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know, I guess.
So Rudy is like a survivor, you know.
Oh wow.
He
I'm
survived
a refugee.
since he was since he was in diapers. He had to survive. Way. This is a survival guy.
Yeah, that's why I'm a legend.
That's why he looks old.
I'm the child that survived, the child that lived.
The boy that lived.
The
The
boy
boy
that
that lived,
lived.
like in Harry Potter, yeah.
Exactly.
The child.
Exactly. Well, if you don't know, in your home, you that are listening to us, Virginie is one of the guests here in Vivir Bonito, but she has a podcast, way. So
Yeah.
if you are educated and you know some French, you can listen to her. If not, you can also listen to her, but you will understand
Definitely.
la fuck, way. What's the name of your podcast, Virginie?
So my podcast in French is Vitavie and it means live your life. So I'm discussing with people that choose at some point of their life to live their project, like for example create a company or write a book or something a bit out of the box, you know. So that's my podcast and it's in French. Yeah.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Sorry.
So no, it's really cool. Let's
That's amazing. Yeah.
let's transport ourselves a little bit to
It's a
Vitavie.
serious podcast. So.
Yeah, it's a serious.
Yeah, it's serious, but I just interviewed Rodos and Virginie, so I think the
yes.
serious mention
That's
can be just, we can scratch it from the podcast.
That's a
I'm
curious
kidding.
fact. Today is the second podcast that you are recording.
Yeah,
I'm a
actually,
fucking podcast
I'm on a
machine,
roll.
way.
Yeah.
We're podcast machines, way.
Yeah.
From here direct to Spotify Awards, way.
And Fito in any other language but Spanish.
Yeah, exactly. way. That's today is non-Spanish Fito Day, way. But we're really happy to be here with you and with all guys that are listening to us. Fun fact: here we have already received some really awkward comments. People sometimes hear us while doing the laundry, while showering, or sometimes just like nude in a couch way. So you have to expect to be heard in any really bizarre situation way.
Yeah.
Exactly way. But nothing. Normally we start here commenting a little bit about our week. So how was your week from both of you?
For me, awful as always.
Awful?
Nah, I'm just kidding. It was a nice week.
Nice
It
week.
was a nice weekend because I didn't saw you.
Yeah, totally. This is the first weekend in lots of weekends that we haven't saw each other way, and curiously enough, we cannot not catch up that much because it's in English right now. So we will have some communication issues way, but don't worry way.
Yeah, I have like a lot to stories to tell,
Yeah.
but this is not my language, so I can't.
Okay.
That's a pity. I want to hear the stories.
No, I went to play soccer again in a
in in a field of 11,
Ah, in an 11 field.
in an
güey.
11 field.
Because normally this guy and all my friends are so fat that they play in seven.
Wasn't
in-
expecting
in
that.
Seven
No,
player
no,
field.
no, no. You have to know that everyone in Mexico plays soccer plays in a 7 field
Okay.
for 7 players. Well,
Okay.
Everyone in
14
Mexico
players.
that is fat or over 25. Güey.
okay, that's a little bit true, but well, the last weekend I tried again in an 11 field,
Exactly.
and it was awful. I lost like 7-0.
Oh fuck! You
Yeah,
lost.
yeah.
Whoa,
And it
fuck.
was all my fault, and I was I was just there to help the other team to complete the team,
Uh-huh.
but I was the
Ah,
worst
you were
player.
just like an extra invited. Güey.
yes,
Okay.
just to complete the team.
Extra guest.
Yes,
okay.
but 2 of those goals was my fault, so
Okay.
I'm really glad of that, and they will never invite me again. So
So you will not have to pass through
Yes,
those
yes.
that hell
I will play in 7s forever.
forever. Güey.
Forever.
Prefer to play with 10.
With 10. It's better to play with 10 than with Rudy. Okay, yeah, okay, I understand.
I don't understand that.
Sí, es mejor jugar con 10, güey. que
Ah.
contigo.
No.
Okay. And do you like football, Virginia?
Not that much. I mean, when Belgium is playing, I mean, I like to watch,
Red
but I
Devils.
feel that football is a bit annoying. You know, I prefer basketball. You know, because basketball is like
It's more fast.
more fast and a bit more like
Exciting.
And there's
exciting,
basketball
yeah.
in Belgium?
Yeah, we do have. My brother used to play, so I went to a lot of basketball match. I mean, not like huge basketball match, but
Amateur
still.
shit, güey.
Sorry.
Amateur basketball players, güey. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But it was still nice, and we have some professional basketball players as well
Okay.
in Belgium. So I mean, that's a thing.
Well, here we have like a permanent football fever, way. So can you name
Permanent, yeah.
say permanent? Can you name us 5 players from Belgium national team? Not basketball, but
Yeah. Of course, there is Kevin De Bruyne.
De Bruyne.
Oh, nice.
Fucking blonde.
There is Thibaut Courtois, so the
really
goalkeeper.
good. Real Madrid.
There is Axel Witsel.
Yeah, Axel Witsel. Yeah.
Axel
Where-
Witsel,
With the
you know?
hair,
Yeah,
the-
the hair.
The Afro guy.
The
So
Afro
that's
guy.
Okay, good.
3, and then we have Eden Hazard,
And then
Hazard.
Hazard.
He used to be good, but now he's shit, way.
and then we have
The best of all, way. The Niga one.
which one?
The Niga.
No, don't say that.
Oh my God!
We are cancelled even in other language. I can't believe it.
Lukaku.
Lukaku.
Sorry, yeah, I had I couldn't remember his name. Lukaku.
This racist cunt.
Lukaku.
But there's another Hazard, so
Sí, his brother, no?
Yeah, his brother.
Yeah.
His brother.
Eden and the other guy that it's better than Eden,
Wait.
but that nobody knows.
It should be
their
awful
name.
to be the other Hazard, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
see?
Torgan Hazard.
Torgan.
sí.
But imagine you are like in a fucking shopping mall in Belgium, and some little kid stops you, and you are thinking that you are going to get asked your autograph, and he, hey, you're Hassan's Hassan's brother. N'importe quoi.
Yeah.
that-
It's even worse to be the third Dos Santos.
yeah.
Because here in the national team, in the Mexican national team, we had the same situation.
Okay.
2 brothers were playing together, and there was like a third Dos Santos that
Forgotten.
He didn't was a player. Or
nah,
no?
he was nobody.
Like a accountant or some shit like that, you know. But yeah, but totally.
I hope that nobody listens this, the Dos Santos family, because I was really rude, but it's because I can't control myself when I'm speaking in English.
Yeah, that's why it's like verbal vomit way.
Yeah.
Just in English way.
Yeah.
Not in Spanish and in the other 105 episodes.
I always thought that I'm really, really rude in English because I don't know how to say like lots of words, so I end
You're
up
like
saying
basic.
like
I mean,
lots
your
of
English
shit.
is fine.
Thanks a lot, but well.
It's
I
because
don't
we
know.
also learn English like with the ghetto songs way, the rap songs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
lots of cursing
Makes sense.
way,
Mm.
lots of fucking, you know. But that's.
I don't know
that's-
how to be proper.
Yeah, polite.
Okay, proper
Polite,
English,
polite
proper-
in
proper
English,
polite.
like-
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, like that.
Only
Now
with
we are
the-
polite way. Okay. Well, that's cool. So
My coffee has some of whiskey because I was nervous because.
that's true.
But
That's
it
true.
tastes like
Like
shit.
shit,
yeah.
because it was neither a good whiskey. It was like a black, no, white and black, or how's that called? I don't know.
I thought that it was a blue label.
Blue label.
Blue label.
Do you like
Es un
whiskey?
elixir, blue label.
Not that much. I mean, yeah, I tried Scottish whiskey, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I prefer rum.
Rum.
Rum?
Rum. What kind of rum? You
Bacardi.
can say brands here. no
Bacardi.
problem. Bacardi.
Yeah, Bacardi is fine. I
Yeah.
also love Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah,
a
Captain
the
Morgan.
sweeter one.
Ah, yeah, like spice rum.
The spice rum, I
With
really
what?
like it.
With what you drink? it?
With Coca.
With Coke. Okay. Cocaine or Coca-Cola? Okay. Nah, that's amazing.
That sounds really sweet. Like it's a drink.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
sweet.
it's
Sí,
very
sí.
sweet. Yeah.
It's like you wake up the next morning and
With
you feel,
diabetes.
with diabetes or with
Diabetes.
or with some ants in your face with or some bees with.
Never
Some
happened.
bees around
Never
you, like-
happened to me, so
You
yes, I'm fine.
You have not lived yet.
And what about the beer? What is the best beer in Belgium?
Why or what?
What?
What? Oh, that's a good question because I'm not really a huge beer drinker.
No.
But I know. I
But
mean, my boyfriend
Belgium,
is, but I'm not. Yeah, no, I know, but I know a few
Okay,
beers,
okay.
but I don't love them. But in Liège, so where I come from, we have this beer that is called Jupiler, and it's a
Jupiler.
pils, it's a blonde.
Okay.
Blonde pill.
Blonde.
And it's quite good. I mean, it's basic, but then we have like beers that have a higher alcohol percentage, like up to 8% or something, sometimes 10.
10%. Okay.
And
Yeah,
Jupiler?
No, not that one, but we have like more special beers.
Like La Chouffe?
Local beers, La Chouffe,
La
for
Chouffe,
example.
see,
Yeah.
that killed me sometimes in France.
Yeah, no, we have several kinds of beers, yeah.
I think I have never tried a beer from Belgium.
Oh, really?
But this guy,
I have tried from Japan.
Yeah,
Well, you
Japanese.
can get beer, international beer
in the supermarket.
in Superama. We don't care. We say brands here.
Yeah. She went to Chedraui Select the other day to
Yeah.
the like haute gamme supermarché.
Yep.
It's a nice experience, right?
Sí.
Yeah, it was
Sometimes
nice.
I
Very
just go and I
interesting.
don't buy anything. I
Just
just
for
want
the
to be there.
experience. Yeah.
I
Want
just
to-
want people to
To
think
be
that I'm
seen
rich.
there. Sí, exactly.
Fair enough.
Nah, that's cool, way. So normally we start our podcast. We're like guiding you and anyone in the public that is new with a section that has been really polemic. You know, at the end you can tell us your comments about it, but it's called the Rodo News. Because I don't know if you know that, but you are living now in the Rodoverse.
Okay.
The
This is the
Rodoverse.
Rodoverse.
Okay.
Welcome. So the Rodo News. The Rodo News. So I'm a really stupid guy for technology. I don't have Twitter and that kind of shit. But this guy is like his addiction way. He's addicted to two things:
To social media.
social media and Bacardi way.
Nah, now I drink a little bit more of tequila
Or tequila. way.
because Bacardi was giving me like
Bad headache,
bad
hangover.
bad really bad hangover. Yes, I was like
Yeah.
Like
makes
the
sense.
tachycardium. I don't know if that's a
that
word.
word even exists.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do you understand tachycardia?
Yeah, of course.
When your heart is beating like really fast
no.
and
I mean, a
you
bit
say,
like when you drink Red Bull is a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and,
like Red
and I
Bull.
love Red Bull and that kind of shit. In the first episodes of this podcast, I was always drinking
Yeah, some Red Bull.
a kind of Red Bull but Mexican.
Cheaper.
So it's cheaper and it's garbage. It's named Volt.
Volt.
So I will never forget that they never sponsor us.
Yeah, we
So-
really cry out for attention, you know. Yeah, like, hey, please sponsor us both, but that never happened. So the Rodo News. So he informs me what has been happening in Twitter, in X right now.
Yeah,
X, sorry.
Yeah, well, it's in Spanish. My
Sí.
notes are in Spanish, so give me a second just to translate that in my mind. A robot from India has landed in the south pole of the moon.
Of the moon.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. And what's to be seen in the fucking south pole of the moon, way?
Nothing. You just have to.
Yeah, what's different from the North Pole of the
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I don't
it's
know.
not freezing,
There's
no?
nothing there. I mean, they are just doing projects that
Like to say that they do something, güey.
Yes.
So
yes.
like what?
To use their scientists.
Say to use the site. So to do an inform, no, a report. So what did the Indian NASA did this year? We went to the fucking South Pole of fucking moon, way.
And I have seen many comments that people from Mexico that are saying like, "Oh my God, that's from the '60s." But come on, man, our fucking subway doesn't even
works
well. So
like
they are
mocking,
doing like the
mocking,
space shit, and we are doing what? A fucking train in the fucking
forest,
jungle,
sí,
destroying the Mexican jungle.
That's true, way. Do you believe in those conspiration theories about that we never went? Well, not we, but the fucking Americans never went to the moon.
I'm actually not a huge fan of those theories, but I mean it's always interesting for me, like to look people like fighting. Like against
the polemic about
the polemic.
it.
I mean, I'm always interested to read about it, but like personally I think sometimes they are a bit too far-fetched, like too crazy. But I mean, and for the moon, I never asked myself that question, to be honest.
Because
where does the polemic come from?
Because they say that it was all like filmed in Hollywood, you know.
Okay.
Because they wanted to say that they went to the moon before the Russians.
I see. Yeah, I think I've heard a bit about that. Now you say.
In the '69, I think.
Yeah,
something like that. And there's even a Transformers film about that theory, no? The third one, I don't know.
Yeah, that
the one that they put out, Megan Fox.
Transformers is shit. It supports theories that the cars comes from the space.
Yeah, that's for starters. That's really shit.
My Chevrolet Spark come from the moon or something like that. Nah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I don't know if you have news about that. No, not yet.
About what?
About cars.
What
no?
cars?
But I don't know. Okay, but that's true. That's
tomorrow is the first concert of Taylor Swift in Mexico.
You don't know that?
Mexico.
Yeah, she's in Mexico, but this has been a hype, you know, between white-chican girls. Do you understand white-chican term?
No.
White-chican is like
a mix between.
It's like the white Mexicans, like Bernie.
Oh yeah, okay.
But normally they are like the rich people.
Okay.
Not
they refer that term is used to refer to the rich people in Mexico.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like they are really picky with something.
Yeah, and they live like out of reality.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
They think I don't know. They spent 3 months in Spain in the summer and 3 months in Colorado on weekends.
Okay.
You know,
they say shit like the poor people is poor because they want. They don't work
that kind of
hard.
people. But as we are here in Mexico, we mock about everything. So we mock about them also. You know.
Yeah.
So this has been a really hype within Mexican white-chican girls. You know, like every white-chican girl that I know, it's like either interested to go or is going to or didn't have the time.
Or they
to
are hating other girls that are
going exactly, and they're this hype that they're the girls that are going, they're like going to tailors to do special fucking outfits to go just to the fucking concert you know, a fucking concert in a fucking stadium of 100,000 people where nobody will notice their fucking outfit but even though so
maybe the other bitch next to her.
Yeah, maybe the other bitch.
Probably unless she's blind.
Or maybe all the other bitches in the social media.
Social media, definitely.
Yeah. And also they are hating the boyfriends of the girls that are going. Because they have a ticket. And
they take a place that they take a place
that it has to be for a Swiftie.
For a real Swiftie.
Yeah, the Swiftie, that's the name of the fan.
For example, when the tickets were about to go out, you know, like there was this movement in social media of some white-chican girls that were telling that, hey, if you're a man, don't go. Even if you're the boyfriend of a Swiftie, you're just taking a place of another Swiftie that can go with.
But I mean, what about if you're a man and that you like Taylor Swift? I mean, it can happen.
I don't know.
Well, here in Mexico, there's a lot of crazy people,
especially in Twitter.
And especially in Twitter, and so the heterosexual men have been really hated about everything. If you are men and you are heterosexual in Mexico, somebody hates you, and you don't even know. If you like soccer, somebody hates you.
That's why we drink, to forget about that.
Yeah, lots of people hate.
Okay, now I understand better why you drink, Rodos.
Yeah, exactly. It's not an addiction, it's just that way. But anyway, the fucking concerts are having place this weekend, the weekend of my birthday.
So in Mexico City?
Yeah, I don't know if other cities, do you know? Maybe Guadalajara or
Monterrey,
yeah.
that are the biggest cities in Mexico. Well, speaking about Guadalajara, a tinaco, I don't know how to translate that. You know what is a tinaco?
Tinaco is like the
The
reservoirs.
storage for water.
Uh-huh.
The what? Sorry.
The storage for water that
Yeah.
we have in all the roofs
Yeah,
that are
yeah,
black,
yeah.
that's a
Storage for water,
tinaco.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
a tinaco.
Well, there was a storm in Guadalajara, and that causes that tinaco goes off from the roof and gets in the street.
Like
causing-
floating around.
Floating in the street.
Oh, okay.
And it was causing lots of chaos because it was a really, really, really big tinaco.
Sí.
And it was hitting cars,
Yeah.
people. And well, that's like the biggest news
Yeah.
in Mexico
Yeah.
this week.
That's trendy, way. That's trendy
That's
in
really,
Mexico.
really
I
trendy
don't know
right
if you
now.
want to understand Mexican humor, way. That kind of shit, way.
Okay.
It's like meme material, you know.
Okay.
And
It,
that's-
it blows our mind like,
Sí,
ah,
sí.
fucking tinaco in the street.
I mean, I can imagine, especially if you're saying that it's huge. I mean,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
be-
it's huge.
But it's not mind blowing in a negative way,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in a funny way.
Funny
We're not
way.
Funny,
yeah,
yeah,
I
it's
fucking
funny.
love Mexico because a tinaco it's like hitting cars in the street, way.
Yeah, many people is saying that like the tinaco, it's more, it's visiting more places than me.
That's funny.
That's
El
our
tinaco
kind
is
of
going
humor.
on a vacation, and then they put image of El Tinaco in Puerto Vallarta.
Sí, sí, like that kind of memes, you know. El tinaco
yeah.
visiting the seven wonders of the world, that kind of shit.
El Tinaco in Chichen Itza.
Sí. That's it, way. That's it. Another new way.
The last one, a penguin was ascended to the third range. Most, I don't know how to say that.
The what?
A penguin was
Penguin.
ascended
Uh-huh.
to a general in Norway.
A penguin, the animal.
Like,
yeah, a penguin.
A military rank.
Yeah,
In the military rank.
In the military.
But why? So
rank.
in Norway, you said.
In
Yeah, in
Norway,
Norway.
yeah.
Because Scandinavia is that boring, way that they have to do news like that.
They
Way.
have a fucking penguin in the army.
That's true, way.
Like with
Yeah, that's
the
fucking
hat
true.
and the thing and
Yeah, they put him like a bracelet here.
Maybe because we don't have penguins, but maybe they're like dogs, you know, that they smell drugs and
I
that
don't
kind of
know.
shit.
I'm not sure about
Or-
that.
But if not, why, way?
Yeah, why? You know?
Just because they have a penguin like a pet in the army.
Maybe, and they did give
like
you
it's a
the
really good pet, so
military
he's a
rank.
good boy,
Way.
now he's a general.
Good boy.
Imagine if that you're a fucking soldier that making the best effort to ascend.
That you can
And then
spend
there goes a
10
fucking
years
penguin, and then a penguin is your boss now.
your superior. Way, this world is amazing. Way,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
with
You have to
internet,
feed the
way.
penguin every day because he's your
Exactly,
boss
way.
now.
So before going to our next section, way, I want to ask you, Rudy something. Way. Tomorrow, Virginie's life is going to change, way, because she's going to the Stadium Morelos for the first time on his freaking life, way.
That's nice.
What
that's
kind of advice or expectations can you give to her, way?
nice. Well, first of all, don't wear Crocs
Don't wear Crocs.
I don't have.
or
Crocs.
sandals.
Why?
Because there's like in the bathrooms sometimes there's well in the men's bathrooms there's like pee. And
Okay,
so-
I think I won't go there.
Okay,
I'm not
but
sure.
I don't know the ladies' restroom.
See, we don't
how
know the
it's-
ladies' restroom, way, so we
You
have
sure
to.
you don't know them?
We don't know the hygiene level.
Lots of attitude. You have to learn some songs, some chants.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that the correct way to say it?
Some chants?
Chants.
I don't
Songs.
know.
Chants
Songs?
like the
The chants. Yeah,
The
yeah. I
chants,
think
yeah.
we can say that.
the
Yeah,
people
chants,
that
yeah. Some
it's singing
chants.
in the stadium.
Exactly, way.
And be prepared to drink lots of beer,
Same beer.
lots of fried chips.
Chips.
Chips, yeah. I told her that this could be like a really good class for bad word Spanish.
Yeah,
way.
I'm
that
looking
will be
forward.
great. You have to yell bad words
Sí.
to the other team, even if you don't know them.
Okay.
You have to insult them
Like you have to
because
think.
Bernardo will get mad if you
Sí,
don't do that.
Bernardo will get mad if you don't cry, way. If you don't yell.
He's
way.
always yelling that. Come on, you stupid fire! We have to yell to everyone. That's why we are in second division. We don't deserve the first division.
Totally true. You will see it tomorrow, way. He will
Okay.
be mad with our team because they're shitty players, way. We just came from like buying a new player, way. That it's like a drug addict player, way. That have this
But why?
I don't know.
didn't knew that story.
Yeah.
I saw the post on
The new
Instagram
player?
that he was saying like, thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, no.
You guys are great. But I
Wait,
didn't
before
know
you
that.
came, we were watching with Bernie the biography of this guy, and it's like a 28-year Argentinian that is really skilled, a really good striker, but he has been like banned from football like 3 times already by FIFA or by CONMEBOL because he's addicted to cocaine, way.
Yeah, but who's not? I mean, I don't blame him. Cocaine is amazing.
It's the shit. It's the shit right now.
Cocaine is the shit now.
Especially in football. No, but that. So we are that shitty team that we
No. We
contract
are
that
the
kind of
greatest
people.
team in the second division.
It's because we believe in fifth
We are the
opportunities.
Even teams from first division are afraid of us.
Wow.
We are the giant of second division.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow we will
So
be there.
it's a great opportunity for you to try the tacos dorados.
There's
and
some.
baso.
There's a real special thing.
You will try it tomorrow.
See, like in a cup, in a unicel cup, because
Ah,
we
yeah.
like to pollute.
Yeah, we
So
love to pollute.
You put like lots of sauce, and then you put like dorado tacos inside, and you start to drink. They go to eat. Really good shit.
But the best thing to eat in the stadium is the carnitas.
She already tried carnitas.
Yeah, I
güey.
tried them.
Okay, so you can try
in
again
Quiroga.
in the.
Yeah, but
in
you
the
try it
stadium.
in taco, and the stadium speciality, it's in torta, güey, sandwich,
Torta,
güey.
okay.
Yeah, that's right. And garbanzos, güey.
Yeah.
Fuck, how do you say garbanzos in English? I don't fucking know, güey.
I don't
What's
know.
made of?
A
What's
ver,
in,
we have
what's in
garbanzos
there?
there.
Like,
Can you show it?
Oh my god.
I don't know. Like
I had
a
the-
chickpeas.
Ah, yeah, the pois chiche.
Sí, pues it's
Pois
chickpeas.
Chickpeas lentejas?
No, lentejas it's lenti in French.
Lentilles, see.
But I
Como
don't know.
chicharos?
No, but it's chickpeas.
I don't know in English, sorry, but yeah.
It's
that
like
kind of
peas.
shit, mira. Our director is How do you say
Wow.
that?
Jesse again in
Yes,
Los Dos
again.
Rodos.
Thanks
She's
a
always
lot.
here in Los Dos Rodos. She's
Sí.
part of the team. For real? I was being nice.
Okay, that kind of shit they sell it, but not dry,
Okay.
but green ones, you know.
Yeah.
And they sell it like with its
Fresh.
not washed, but fresh, way, and with its leaves. And they put a lot of lemon,
Hot sauce.
and hot sauce, way. Yeah,
And salt.
Yeah, not that good for hygiene, but really good.
No,
really
it's really good, and then
Yeah.
you will be farting all night long.
good. Part of the
And
experience.
only farting if I'm lucky.
Only farting,
if
yeah,
you're
yeah.
lucky, not
but,
price.
but that's really healthy
Sí.
for you.
It's like a detox.
Yeah, it's like a detox.
A detox.
I think. But
Well-
well, what are we going to talk about with Virginie? Way? About
Well, about your perspective about Morelia in these few days.
okay. So first things first, Virginie. First time in America.
Yeah, first
Okay.
time, and first time outside of Europe actually.
Okay.
So
nice.
never been to Asia as well or
What
Africa.
do you think about Mexican boys?
A ver, Mexican boys.
I won't answer to that question.
No, but we can talk openly.
kidding.
Way. I
Yeah,
can.
yeah, no,
I
I'm
went
kidding.
in France.
He looks European.
See,
yeah,
this guy
yeah,
is
that's
like a white.
something I've noticed. Yeah.
That is a white chicken. So that doesn't count. Mexican, and all the homeless in the streets. Way.
Brown people.
Brown people. Like the artist today. Exactly. Way. No, but what have you think? Now, what were your concerns or your family's concerns before coming here?
Maybe like Mexico's reputation, like the country, it doesn't have a super good reputation in Belgium. So my parents, especially my mother, was a bit worried. And also what you can read on social media, on the internet,
But
and so
about
on.
what? About
The tinaco.
the narcos?
Yeah, the narcos, crime, like, people being abducted, like foreign people as well. But I knew that I was going to be with locals, so that was something that was reassuring for me. So I knew I wasn't going to be alone, and I think that's why I chose this program, because otherwise I maybe wouldn't have chosen Mexico for a first trip outside of Europe. But I also had friends that actually were in Mexico, and it was really great for them. So I had both
both sides,
sides,
points
yeah,
of view,
exactly.
points of view.
And
Okay.
I try not to worry too much. I look at the the website of our foreign minister, because it's something you do sometimes. And I did that, and they actually said something quite amazing. So they said that the state of Michoacan is actually not recommended, except for the city of Morelia. So I showed this to my mom, and she was like, "Oh, okay." I mean, not 100% okay, like reassured, but still, I mean, was something that was important to say. And the minister is right, I think.
Thanks to the minister. What's the name of the minister?
That's a good question. Oh, it's in Belgium. So the Minister of Foreign Affairs is actually an ex-journalist.
An ex-journalist.
Yeah, she's a journalist. She used to present the news on one of the biggest channels.
She's a girl. Okay.
Yeah, she's a woman, and she's a journalist. And it was also a debate about her getting there.
Okay.
Because journalists, politics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she must know, if she ever listens that she's invited to Morelia, just because she put us in the out of the danger zone. Thanks a lot. Okay, that was the main concern. But did you ever feel like this could also be a scheme?
What?
This our program. Never passed by your mind that?
No, actually, because I tried to to have all the info. I mean, a lot of info. I had a video call with you. A video call with them. So I mean, they could have been like disguised or something, but you weren't. And I spoke also to a Belgian girl that is linked to the program. So I mean, I didn't think it could be a scheme. I mean, it could have been, but
it could have been.
I was okay.
It still can be.
It's not over, guys.
We're joking. Okay. Yeah. What do you think about? Let's start easy. What do you think about Mexican food? What's the reputation about Mexican food, and what do you thought once you're here?
So in Belgium and maybe in Europe, Mexican food is spicy. That's a cliche.
And that's true.
But that's really something that we think. It's spicy. You have to know that we have a lot of Mexican restaurants and also Mexican products, like in our supermarkets, like fajitas, and that's stuff we
Mexican,
that's stuff we cook, and it's labeled Mexican.
Labeled Mexican.
It's labeled Mexican. So
but like
fajitas,
hot sauce also.
Yeah, salsa and all the thing you can think about. So that's a thing I knew already. So I was already kind of eating Mexican without it being real Mexican. I knew from friends and from people I know that it was good. It tasted good. It was a special cuisine, and it tasted good. And for myself, I knew that I didn't like red haricots.
Red beans.
Red beans, yeah, beans, of course. I don't like red beans, so I was a bit afraid, because I thought it was really something huge here. But then I realized it's actually sometimes in the preparation of food.
And you don't feel it.
You don't really feel it, you don't really taste it, so that's great. And so in real life, I really like the food. I think it's great. I think Mexicans are definitely better at cooking their food than pizza, for example, because I had a pizza and it wasn't that good.
But you
pasta.
Just had one pizza.
Yeah, I only had one pizza.
Where?
In the fucking
in the
restaurant,
street,
just in front of the hostel.
I mean,
we've never been there.
It was okay. It was okay. I mean, I ate the pizza, but I mean, I've tried better.
Pizza way.
But no, I mean, and I also have great cooks at home here, so it's really the occasion to try some specialties. I tried carnitas. That was really good.
Carnitas, yeah.
The meat was really great. Guacamole is also amazing. I'm
you
a
are
huge
in the
fan
land of avocados.
of guacamole, so that was really something I already liked before, but now I really definitely like it.
It's not the same shit that you have in Europe. With
So far, what's your favorite dish? So far.
That's a good question. I think it's a mix between carnitas and something we had with the chicken. I think it was tinga minga.
Tinga, really
tinga,
good. Tinga.
It was really good.
Was the first thing that we ever made.
And I also tried tortillas.
You should try the Mexican pizza. I mean, like we do like a dish like it's pizza, but it's like Mexican ingredients.
The tlayuda?
So I mean like they say Hawaiian pizza, but there's a Mexican pizza. It's
like with chorizo, way, and some
and
jalapeno chilies that they're not spicy, way.
and onion.
onion. See, it's really and some beans also. There's really,
Here
it's
in-
really powerful. Güey.
Here in Morelia, it's a very good place with that dish, andiamos.
And they are really
Let's-
expensive, but yeah. And instead of put
You should
mozzarella
try it.
or mozzarella imitation, they put this cheese that we use for quesadillas that you
yeah,
have already
okay.
tried. Yeah, it's quite something, quite something.
Yeah, and quesadilla are delicious as well. I mean, a lot of interesting things to taste.
And you think you would ever be tired of eating always meat and not fucking vegetables?
Yeah, at some point I could feel tired, yes, and maybe of tortilla as well. But I mean, it's good. Yeah, I mean, it's good, but
No, don't
I
worry,
mean,
we're not
yeah,
insultated.
but it's good, and it's good to try a bit of everything, I guess.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, but in Belgium, you eat like with lots of bread, or because tortilla is like our bread. We
We
always have tortillas.
Yeah,
in the
we do
table.
have a lot of bread, like to go with our meal, but also to have like sandwiches with bread. I mean, it's really popular in Belgium as
What do you think that you eat more in Belgium, bread or pasta? Güey?
Me personally, I think it's pasta because I try to reduce my bread consumption.
Okay.
But in Belgium in general, that's a good question.
Okay, you don't
I
know.
would say bread.
Bread.
Yeah, I would say bread.
Okay, cool.
And about the program, is Fito a good professor?
That's a question that everybody home asks.
Yeah.
See, I think so.
He's definitely a good teacher. I think I'm making progress in Spanish. I was coming from like nada. I mean, I had basics in Spanish because I tried to learn during COVID, like a bit like everyone else. I think tried to learn a new language during COVID, and I was already watching my series on Netflix in Spanish. I mean Spanish original. So
Yeah.
I had already a bit of Spanish in
the head.
the head and my ears. But no, it's really interesting, and I think he's a good teacher because he can explain the grammar in French as well.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
but both in French and Spanish, it's a
It's a
mix.
fucking genius, right?
And he also he also can adapt to the student, you know.
Okay.
He saw that I really like languages, so he tries to really choose content that he knows that will be useful to me. So that's great. I mean, it's really personalized, and I'm actually the only guest here for now. So
Yeah.
I really have like private
Full
lessons.
attention,
And
full attention.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah, full
that's
attention.
great because I really love languages. That's
No,
one of the
you
main
have to
reason
know
I'm
that
here.
she's a fucking language machine, güey.
Yeah?
Language machine, güey. She
Ah,
knows
that's not
already
true.
French, German,
Oh my
Dutch,
God.
and English, güey.
Yeah,
And so for
and
her,
a bit of Spanish on the side.
I know, and she's learning Spanish really quick,
And
güey.
now
really
you're
quick.
learning Spanish. What can you say in Spanish?
Everything you want.
Oh no, she.
Yeah, I know.
I know that you can say.
I know you're talking to her.
What can you say? Let's try a little bit
Yeah, a
of
little
Spanish.
Okay, but like, can we maybe have a conversation because it's difficult. Like,
Sí,
what can
totally.
you say? Or like, I can say un dos tres, but that's not really relevant.
I will say the stereotype things that people say is like when they are learning Spanish, like, hola, ¿dónde está la biblioteca?
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
La biblioteca está en la ciudad.
Está bien.
Gracias.
No, pero she can have a little more complex conversation. For example, Virginia.
No pressure.
No pressure, no pressure.
Exam, quiz
This
time.
is just seen like for 500,000 people right now. But Virginia, ¿qué hicimos hoy en la tarde? ¿Qué hicimos?
Hicimos.
Sí, que es con una fe. ¿Qué hicimos?
Fuimos
Ajá.
a la museo.
Al museo.
Al museo.
Ajá.
Y durmió.
Dormí.
Dormí.
Dormí un poco, ¿vieron?
Dormí un poco,
Totalmente,
sí.
güey.
Nice,
Una
nice,
siesta.
nice.
Una siesta.
sí.
Buena siesta. Okay.
Yeah, good shit.
I love siestas.
I love fiestas. Nap time.
I love naps. I'm the nap
Power
king.
naps.
Power nap.
Yeah, my power nap was 2 hours, so I don't
Oh,
think it was
okay.
a power
so
nap
you're
anymore.
really fully
That's a
recharged.
That's a
Fully
full-time
recharged.
nap.
That's a full-time nap.
Okay, cool. Any other question, Rudy?
No, I think that we have been speaking about everything that I had in the notes.
Yeah.
So I don't have like a...
What do you think
Full
about
question.
our people, güey?
The people in
Sí,
Mexico.
here
yeah.
in Morelia.
It's friendly people. here?
Yeah, definitely friendly people. I mean,
I mean, not us, because we are like all friends. But people in the street,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I had no problem. I felt secure. Like,
Because you have wandering alone.
yeah, I was
sometimes.
alone. On last Sunday, and it was okay. I mean, sometimes I can see people like just not watching me, but like just one look, and but that's it. But I mean, I'm also tall. I'm
It's
super
normal
white.
because you're white.
I'm
no,
not
no,
blonde,
they
but,
notice that you
yeah,
are.
I think
a
they
foreign.
can notice that I'm a foreigner.
But they always think that you are from the U.S.
See, that's why I thought
People always
gringa.
think that.
Gringa, güey.
Yeah, I mean, it's normal. I mean, if they don't hear me speak, they can think that.
Yeah.
And on Sunday, I like to take photos. I have my camera with me, and I try. I really like to take pictures of people, but sometimes, stealing picture is a bit, when you are too far away, the picture is not good. So I actually came to the people and asked, "Can I take a picture of you?"
But
and
in Spanish.
Yeah, in Spanish. I tried. I explained that soy de Belgica. Can I take a picture of you for a photo reportage that I wanted to make? I will keep the pictures to myself so that
Even though she doesn't do a photo reportage.
Yeah, so I was,
Well,
it was a bit
It's for
lame, but
kidnapping. It's for kidnapping.
yeah, I
I'm
don't
gonna
know why
kidnap
he's
your
saying
kid.
that. Like,
We need brown kids.
Since the beginning, he has been saying that. I don't know why, but still, I mean, it's funny, I know. But and they actually agreed, like all of them, and it was great. I mean, I had a chat with like older people, and they were so cute because like an older man, I took 3 pictures, and then he was like posing. I was like, oh, that's cute. I mean, that's what was really a human experience, really interesting
they,
human
they
experience.
love to be the main character of the.
Sí,
I mean,
sí.
I've noticed that, and all of them, younger, older, and it was really like authentic and real, and I really enjoyed it.
That's cool. That's cool, güey. People is cool here.
You will be visiting other countries in Latin
No,
America.
I
Just Mexico?
just to do Mexico.
That's
yeah.
nice because I get really jealous when the people came here to
then
Mexico
go to
first,
other-
and then go to Guatemala and Colombia,
Yeah,
and I
can
was like,
understand. Yeah,
oh,
my time was a bit limited,
Yeah.
so I
But would you have another in your fucking bucket list?
sorry.
Do you have another country in your bucket list from
In
Latin
Latin
America?
America?
Yeah,
That's a good question. I would say Costa Rica.
expensive as fuck, but yeah.
Yeah.
This guy knows Costa Rica. He has been there.
I went
Yeah,
once.
Costa Rica, because I read that it's actually super safe for
it's
women
safe,
traveling
safe.
solo. But also about Mexico, I've heard that before going. That's something I didn't say, but that's something people say. I mean, not all people, and of course it depends on everyone's experience. But Costa Rica and the other countries, I don't know really. I don't know them, but I think definitely Peru would be super amazing. Like to
Okay.
see
Peru.
the
Machu Picchu.
yeah, Machu Picchu, the history and so on. But
More brown
I don't
people.
I don't have a super strict and definite bucket list, but I will definitely come back.
No, Peru, if you want authentic shit, it will be amazing because Peru it's full of brown people, güey. Even
Yeah.
more than here, güey.
No, but there's a lot of culture, and
yeah,
their
that's
food
why,
is amazing also.
See, they say so.
We are competing each other, Peru against Mexico, for
Just
the
in
best food
food.
in Latin
See,
America.
in economy, we fuck them.
Okay.
But in food, yeah, totally. And in like Maya shit, but not Maya shit, but indigenous shit.
In
They have the
The
Inca
Incas,
culture.
yeah,
sí,
okay.
We have Maya,
Sí.
Aztecs,
Sí.
Purépechas here.
Pulepechas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's true. Güey. Yep. So I think that's it. Another thing, do you want to?
No, about yourself a little bit, like
Okay.
your age. What do you do
Tell
for a
us
living?
Yeah,
about-
actually, I didn't say that at the beginning.
It's because
Well,
we're shitty
in
hosts.
Mexico,
You're
maybe
shitty
in
hosts.
Mexico it's taboo to ask for
See,
her
Oh,
age
really?
to a girl, but
but now that
I mean, in Belgium can be, but
okay.
no, I'm 26.
Okay,
I'm 26.
26.
I'm working in communications, actually for the National Library of Belgium. So I'm
Nice.
doing social media and also external communication, so with
Nice.
press, journalists, and so on. So press releases, but also try to promote what we do actually in the library, because it's a public institution that is not super well known
and
in
it's
Belgium.
also not only books.
Yeah, it's not only books. We also keep music from Belgian authors,
Film.
but also
Magazines.
like magazines, newspapers.
Film?
Films. We have less, but still, we also have like coins.
Coins?
Coins.
Okay.
The medals.
Medals.
Ah, okay.
Medals as well. Ancient books, but also new books, because in Belgium, when you're writing a book and you are Belgium, you need to legally deposit, and we take care of that. It's called legal deposit. So it's registered somewhere, and
Okay.
like in 100 years we can still find those books. So it's an important mission, and I like it.
Nice.
It's my third job actually. Yeah,
Your third job.
third job.
You-
Yeah,
Like.
in 3 years.
Okay.
Okay, no, she
I
doesn't do
thought that
three
you
jobs
have
at the
three
same
jobs
time.
at the same
No, no, no,
time.
no, no. My third, like
The third one you do.
I
Yeah,
have
that's
like
what
10
I'm
jobs
doing.
here.
Yeah.
No, I understand. I
Yeah.
understand.
That's cool, wait. That's cool. That's
What was
amazing.
your first job?
My first job was in an international agency, communication agency, an American one, with an office in Brussels.
Okay.
2 years and a half. Really interesting. I've learned a lot, but it's too much pressure for me, long-term wise. I mean, for
Okay.
2 years and a half was okay. No
But
more.
staying there will be a lot of pleasure, a lot of pressure.
Lot of pressure.
Okay,
yeah.
d'accord. Okay.
Okay.
That's
Very
interesting.
well. Very
That's
well.
interesting.
Well, I think we can pass to the recommendations of the.
Yeah, I told her that she has to have the
Okay.
recommendation. What do you recommend to these motherfuckers? The ones
audience.
that understand this fucking language with, because it will be, I think, more than they have that are almost analphabets. So, what would you recommend?
That's a good question. I try not to think too much about that, just to have the thing in the moment.
Yeah,
That's the best way
that's
to,
the best way.
to recommend
And
something.
it's quite, I don't know if you saw it, it's quite an old series. It was on Netflix, but I really loved it. It was a super short one. It was called Unorthodox.
Unorthodox.
Unorthodox, and it's about a girl that was in a
I saw the
Jewish
title,
family.
but
She was in a Jewish family, and she was forced to marry, and then she escaped to Germany, to Berlin. I found it really amazing. It's already a bit old, let's
but
say.
it's sad.
It's sad. No, it's actually super hopeful and super
Okay.
optimistic. Yeah,
Okay,
no,
okay,
it's
okay.
and it's super interesting because it's really a dive into how those family live.
Yeah.
You know, Assadic family. I think that's the name of the religion, Jewish religion. There is a special name, but it's
Sephardic.
no, I don't. I'm not
Assadic?
sure.
I don't know.
Assadic or something
I
like
don't
that. But it's really great. It's a really short series, and I really like when Netflix does that kind of stuff. You know, series, but at the same time there is a story, and
Yeah.
you can see people's culture, and yeah, that's really inspiring.
I think that somebody recommended me that.
Unorthodox, but you
Yeah.
didn't see it
No.
because he doesn't take on account any recommendation you.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I do. I have been. I have watched movies that you recommend.
Art movies.
No, the ones that are in Netflix, not your fucking shit in the fucking in La Cineteca,
The
way.
fucking Cinetech way. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
nah. I will recommend a comedy, movie about comedy
Yeah.
in Mexico. It's called
Mexican film?
Yeah, it's a Mexican film. Everyone has that like prejudge,
Judgment.
judgment. Yeah, about Mexican films because they're always like a comedy really sassy, but I like
Sí.
that. So
Sassy.
there's
Really sassy.
Yeah.
It's a sassy boy.
It's called Los Héroes de Bahía Colorada
Los héroes de Bahía Colorada. And where's Bahía Colorada, güey?
in Sinaloa. It's about two guys that are half brothers
Ajá.
in Bahía. No. In Bahía Colorada, and they. Well, it's a nice story.
The story. It's
You
now
have
in
to see.
cinemas or it's
No, it's in Netflix.
It's
It's
in
a Netflix original.
Okay, Netflix original.
Sí.
Sí.
Hey, Virginie, what do you recommend?
I already recommended something. You had to listen.
Unorthodox. You have to listen the episode. Unorthodox, a series in Netflix.
Netflix, you know.
You have to have like.
Do something, Virginie. Los dos rodos.
Ah, no, los dos rodos. Yeah, totally.
I have a better recommendation. Todos pueden cocinar.
Cualquiera
Ah,
puede cocinar.
nah.
It's our YouTube channel. güey.
Yeah, I need to
Pues
check
mira,
that.
Yeah, it was different.
I'm
content.
telling you, Rodo, put those videos in our channel. Let's make money with that.
You want me to get fucked with? Okay. Yeah, I will recommend a film that I saw before yesterday. Really cool film. It's called Mid 90s, like the mid 90s decade, and it's from Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill, the actor. It's his first director film.
Nice.
and it's about a 14-year-old living in LA, and he starts to hang out with these skaters, and he starts to smoke and shit. Really, really good film. Really, really good
Aquí
film.
venimos a recomendar algo,
A
güey.
ver, they're going to recommend somebody in English, my friend.
The whole
And
Vivir
we
Bonito
have a
team.
special
Hey.
guest.
Come here, guys.
Hey, motherfuckers. Please, I recommend you to fuck a lot.
Sweet.
You have any recommendation?
No?
The Office.
The
The
Office.
Office.
Ah,
Yeah.
sí, Jesse loves The
As
Office.
always.
¿Qué es
As usual.
La oficina. To go to the
No,
office.
mi vieja.
No, una serie.
Es una serie, güey.
Sitcom.
Ok.
Well, hey, everybody, kiss for Virginie, güey.
Sí, saludos para
Besos
Virginie,
sin el
güey.
anostrano, güey.
Hasta luego.
No, thank you very much, Virginie, for being here.
Thank you. It was really nice to be here with you guys.
Rudy,
No,
he's.
Last question.
eh.
Your favorite co-host?
Yeah. Who's better, Rudy or I, güey?
Yeah, really good question.
She will say Rodo because it's
no.
her professor.
No, I'm just going to say Rodo.
Bernie.
And then you choose which one.
Which Rodo?
Daisy,
Rodo.
no.
Smart girl, güey.
Rodo.
Rodo. Yeah.
That's great.
He's Rodo, he's Rudy.
Rodo.
No,
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Don't cry.
I'm the favorite of the audience.
No, not at all, güey. Not at all. No, it's because
90% of the
this guy
audience
is way
prefer-
better when he's drunk, güey. This Saturday you will say, oh, this guy is better than Fito, güey. Sí, totally,
Yeah,
güey.
you will see. I will fight somebody. Alright.
Yeah. But in weekdays, he's a loser, güey. That's how it works, güey.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay. That's a wrap.
Well, motherfuckers, enjoy your
that's a
life.
wrap. Thanks a lot for
Thanks.
being here, güey. Thanks
Thank
a lot
you.
for everybody
Kiss
to
in the
hearing
ass.
us, güey.
It's in the ass.
And last request. Can you say in German, if you don't hear the Rodos, you're a motherfucker, please?
Please.
Please.
Okay, wenn du nicht an los dos Rodos hörst, bist du eine Mutterarsch.
Ale, ya escucharon a
Pobre
los que
perro,
viven allá.
güey, lo
Ya escucharon a los que viven allá. Gracias por todo, güey.
Adiós.
Gracias.
Buen video, perro.
Dos Rodos.